Live from Arlington, Texas, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Texas Rangers. All right, Singy, let's get right into it. He threw an absolute gem last time out.
Seriously, Boog. I mean, this guy was nearly untouchable. Opposing hitters baffled all day long. Impressive stuff, and we'll see if his teammate can match it today.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And our starting pitcher here today, number 45. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he's not a rookie, but still very young in this game, learning his craft. I think the key is getting consistent reps and the opportunity to develop his stuff. Looking forward to watching him pitch in this one.
Ready to go? So stepping in for Boston, David Hamilton. Yeah, that's in for a strike. And this one is off and running. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Puts it away for the out. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape.
Oh, wow. What a stop. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out.
I love the fact that the pitcher didn't become a spectator on this play. Nice job on the first baseman to dive, get dirty, knock that ball down. And if the pitcher's not there, he's got nobody to flip it to. Excellent job by both those guys.
Manny Ramirez up next for the Red Sox. Swinging the bat well in the series. 5 for 12 so far. That one fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. Back at Globe Life Field. And today's starting pitcher, Clay Buchholz. Not the best results a year ago. Looking for better this season, Chris.
Yeah, and I think this guy understands that if he doesn't make quicker adjustments and show improvement, that the patience that his manager has will not last as long as it did last year. So we'll see if he can get off to a great start. Perhaps the work that he did in the offseason will show good results early on, but he's got to get out of the gates going strong, or else he may find himself in the bullpen or back in the minor leagues.
Michael Young, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. And the slider just misses. To the right side, Hamilton throws to first. One up, one down. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. Singing this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
Ian Kinsler in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Duran pulls that one down, and there are two outs.
Third, center fielder, number 32.
2 down, bases empty. So next to hit for Texas, Josh Hamilton. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Down the middle for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
And that one is lifted in the air. Duran settles under this one, makes the play, and it's out number 3. We played an inning, no score. Second inning set to go. Now here is David Ortiz. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone. A gigantic blast. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Rafael Devers up to hit. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Swing and a miss.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the finale of this 4-game set. Now fly ball to right center. Hamilton gets under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting 6th, third baseman.
Here's the third
number
baseman.
55.
Went deep in the ball game last night. Foul ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss there. Rodriguez up with it to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
On the ground to short. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
Now it's the shortstop. 3 hits and 12 trips so far in the series. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back singles. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And with 2 down, the Red Sox. The early lead. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. That ends the frame. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Rangers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the right fielder, Juan Gonzalez. Buchholz back to work. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that's downstairs. 1-1. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. And a foul ball. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. High fly ball, right field. Duran. And it's caught for the out.
Batting 5th, the shortstop, Corey.
Here's Corey Seager. And first offering is fouled off.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Left-hand hitter waits. And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Right through there. Got him. 2 away now.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Pudge Rodriguez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Yoshida gathers, throws to first, got him. Inning over on the strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We played 2 full. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Rangers nothing. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
David Hamilton.
This one smoked out to left. And there's one down.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but hey, you got to keep swinging it.
So up next, Jaron Duran. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at-bat. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And next for the Red Sox, Manny Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. And that one gets past the catcher. And no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
Picks himself up an RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
David Ortiz up next for the Red Sox. He's already homered in this game. Base knock center field. And out to aboard.
Up next,
now it's Devers at the plate. Fly to center his first time. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Little chopper rolls foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And that should quiet this home crowd. That's his 3rd home run of the series, and they add on. It's 6-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Number 45 is done, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching.
So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Nathan Eovaldi.
Number 17.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Now the third baseman. And first offering is fouled off.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Evaldi, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a slider. Nice grab to first, and it beats him. What a play. You got to be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get the out.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. A single and a run scored and a walk. And a foul ball. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
0-2 now. Oh, he botches it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Safe. It was never going to be easy after the misplay.
Now batting, number 15.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw to second and great jump.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
This one smoked. Could be trouble. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
So 2 down. Now a chance for Masataka Yoshida. And first offering is fouled off. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Man on second, 2 down. That one off the mark, and the count is 1-2. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Now a long throw home. Tag, not in time. He scores. And it's an 8-run lead.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over. David Hamilton up next for the Red Sox. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Two outs. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike.
0-2.
Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
The catcher definitely ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Set for the bottom of the third. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, number 24.
Number 24.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now Nelson Cruz. That one in there across the letters. Buchholz winds and deals. There's a swing and a drive. Rafaela going back, and that one is off the wall. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
At the plate, Dean Palmer trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues, and that's in there at the knees.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Not even close there, and it's 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Runner on at third, 1 gone. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Stays alive. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
And first offering is fouled off. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
Out towards right center field. Rafaela settles underneath it. And that is that. Rangers leave 1. Still 8-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
David Hamilton.
This one lifted in the air, left field, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
And stepping
Jarren
in
Duran.
is the speedy Jarren Duran. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. And that one pulled foul. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Ripped into left center, base hit. And that extends the inning. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ramirez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
2 outs. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one's carrying onto the track, and he makes the catch. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. And midway in the 4th, Red Sox 8 and the Rangers nothing. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers.
Kinsler.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, these Rangers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with them.
He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Round second, digging for third. And he's got a leadoff triple. So a big milestone reached right there. His 2,000th career hit.
Well, this is not something to take lightly at all. 2,000 hits is an extremely difficult number to reach, and it's a testament to how good he's been for his entire career. So consistent with his approach to hitting, and he's not done yet. He's certainly got more knocks in him.
So man aboard, Josh Hamilton getting ready to hit. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Juan Gonzalez. That clips the zone, and that is strike 1. Swing at a foul straight back. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Seager stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a foul straight back. And the 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit and a run in to score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now Pudge Rodriguez, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. That catches the outside corner. Strike one. Seager leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of the 5th we go. Red Sox 8 and the Rangers 1. Welcome back and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Eovaldi back to work. And Devers hits that one. Gonzalez under this one. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
55.
Here's the third baseman. 0 for 2 in this one. Late on that fastball.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
1 down, base is empty. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Man at second with 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. This one in the air, right field. Gonzalez makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, number 15.
And the batter will be the shortstop.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
One and two.
In the dirt, blocked. Good job to fight that one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's outside. It's 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Masataka Yoshida in the on deck circle. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're at the top of the 5th. Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single. It's 9-1.
puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
And the Rangers manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. That'll be it for Nathan Eovaldi, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching.
The new pitcher in the game, Dane Dunning.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So a man at first. Masataka Yoshida, the next to hit. First pitch, not close. Two outs.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
And that one hammered way back there. And it hits the fence. Coming home. He'll score.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
So digging in, David Hamilton. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Yoshida at second with 2 down. In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Sean Armstrong, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Hit on the ground to short. Seager. The throw to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 10 and the Rangers 1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Number 24.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Rangers looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Cruz, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Outside corner, there's a strike. The Red Sox up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. Popped up. Hamilton. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, number 18.
Here's a big power threat. Dean Palmer.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And that's downstairs and outside.
1-0.
And that's a little bit high. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 down, nobody on. All Red Sox in this one. And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Hard hit left side. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Rangers go down quickly there. They're down 9. It's 10-1. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
Okay.
Were we on script?
Jaron Duran.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one is back. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day. Manny Ramirez up next for the Red Sox. Foul ball there.
These Red Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
This to third, but that rolls foul. Duran at second with nobody out. To third, Palmer zips it to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. David Ortiz up next for the Red Sox. He's already homered here in this one. Ripped on the ground to second, slinging it to first in time. Devers now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And it's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 12-1.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
2 outs, nobody on. Now the third baseman, 1 for 3. That one ripped right center field. That's back. And that one is off the top of the wall.
Now
runner at first with 2 away. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Hamilton moving back for this one. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. To the bottom of the 6th inning. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Arlington.
Leading
Now
off for
it's
the
the
Rangers,
DH, Michael
designated
Young.
hitter, number 10.
Young, a former Gold Glove winner, 28 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowering away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Kinsler in the box again. Takes a strike. Late on that fastball.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Rafaela makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, number 32.
2 down, base is empty. Josh Hamilton digs in now. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Back to the mound, he's got it. In plenty of time to first. That's the 3rd out, inning over. 1-2-3, go the Rangers. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. And we're back.
Leading
We go to the top of the 7th. And the batter now, number 15. That's to third. Palmer zips it across, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, catcher Masataka Yoshida.
So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
To the right side. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting, second baseman David Hamilton.
2 outs, base is empty. David Hamilton up next for the Red Sox. In the air, right field. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Red Sox 12 and the Rangers 1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Right fielder, number 19.
There's a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
1 down.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late? That's a
for the
timing problem.
Rangers,
They need to
the
guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
Seager stands in now.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
That's in there. 2-1 now. One down, base is empty.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And a 3-1 on the way. Yeah, that's fouled off. The Rangers with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
2 down, bases empty. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Pudge Rodriguez. And that one off the outside edge. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through that one for strike 2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
3-2.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. This one pretty well decided at this point. 8th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 12 and the Rangers 1. Back at Globe Life Field. We go to the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Jarren Duran. Dunning back to work. And ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And another ball.
That's a ball.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Seager fires over to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Number 24.
So up next, Manny Ramirez. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is
this one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
1 down. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. Tap foul at the plate. Fly ball to right. Gonzalez makes the catch. 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
Here's Rafael Devers. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline.
He's in there. Hey.
Now batting, number 55.
And the Rangers manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Dane Dunning done for the afternoon. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching.
Jacob Webb gets the ball now.
And with the big
Number
deficit on the
71.
scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Man at first. Here's the third baseman. High fly ball down the left field line. That one's carrying. Out of here. He made him pay for that one. He's up to 3 home runs in the series, and they add to the lead. It's 15-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Next to hit, Ceddanne Rafaela.
1-0.
Two outs. And that one fouled off. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, number 15.
Now it's the shortstop. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Two outs and one in scoring position. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Man at second. Cut on and lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and the lead continues to grow.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Two outs, runner at first. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Masataka Yoshida. Lined into right, Gonzalez makes the play, and that'll do it. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Red Sox out front, 16-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, number 24.
Number 24.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Buchholz still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All three pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Nelson Cruz stepping in for the Rangers. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Palmer batting with one down takes a strike. That one ripped but foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Young in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Oh, he's looking to try to finish off 8 solid innings out there on the mound. He's just getting to 100 pitches right now, man. It's been so impressive.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. All set to start the ninth in this one. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, David Hamilton. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Hamilton on the move, reaching for it, and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one missed. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. The Red Sox up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. High fly ball out to center field. Hamilton coming on. Hauls it in, 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So a man aboard, stepping in, David Ortiz. Fair ball. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jacob Webb won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
Now on the bump, Hobie Milner. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Hobie Milner.
And here is Devers.
One ball, no strike.
This one in the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Ramirez on third. Ortiz at first. 2 out of the inning. Close, but called a ball. And now 2-0. That one ripped. And that's got extra bases written all over it. 1 run is in. Coming home. The relay to the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in. And they extend their lead.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Now the third baseman. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Runner at second, 2 down. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single, and the lead continues to grow.
Now batting, center fielder.
So 2 down, and next for the Red Sox, Cedar Rafaela. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Gonzalez on the move towards foul ground. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Two outs. On the ground right side. Kinsler. They get the force, and that is that. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. The Red Sox on top, 19-1. Back in Arlington. Now it's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Yeah.
So they turn to their closer, number 58.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And there's the strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Strike 2.
0-2.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Hamilton stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
One down, base is empty. And that just misses. Liner snagged it first.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Last chance now for the Rangers. Juan Gonzalez now at the plate. And a weak ground ball to the left side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Red Sox take the finale here. They win the series 3-1.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays. Great performances all the way around. Just one run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.